Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome back to our next video from our course on how to create amazing webinars for free. I've told you in the past video that we will talk more about this technique of creating your own free webinar page, okay, using everything for free, obviously, because as we have talked already in the beginning, when you are starting something, you need to invest your money in the things that bring the most value to your business. Okay, now I call this the 8 steps technique, okay, for creating free amazing webinars. And let's start with the first step. The first step is to create a Google account. As you have seen, we are using the Google Hangouts tool, okay, to practically create this free webinar page. So first of all, you need to create a Google account or log into your actual account if you have one. If you already have a Google account, you probably know already that you also have a YouTube account. You also have access to Google Drive and everything that Google actually has, all the apps that Google has at our disposal for using. Okay, then you need to create an account on a free website builder, and an example for that it's wix.com, and I will show you exactly in a future video how to use that. Then you need to enter into your Google Hangouts account. Okay, you just type in Google Hangouts on Google while already being logged into your account. The Google Hangouts will appear. You enter Google Hangouts and you schedule a Google Live Hangout. So not a normal Google Hangout. You need to schedule a Google Live Hangout. Okay. Then you copy. You will see that you have some distribution links there. Okay, or share the Google Hangout, and you will have more options. Throughout these options, you will also have a YouTube link or an embedment code for your Hangout. Enter after that. The step number 5 is to enter on your Wix website, okay, page that you have created. You insert the YouTube code video or embedment code for your Google Live Hangout there on your page, wherever you want the video to appear, okay, the actual webinar to appear on the page. You can add different plugins there, like a chat box or like Facebook comments to that page if you want to, and I will show you an example for that. Then you can create a free email marketing service account. Actually, if you want to have the whole package with registration forms, landing page, reminders for your webinar, you need to create a free email marketing service. You can use MailChimp, okay, in that purpose. And after you create this email marketing account at MailChimp, for example, you can create a registration form for your webinar, and you can set up an autoresponder sequence or emails to send to the people that register to participate at your webinar. Okay, and that's about it. This is the 8 steps technique. So I think it's pretty simple. Till now, I think you understand the concept, but you actually need to see it in practice, and that's what we will do in our next video, guys. Now, some recommendations before going on with the examples and before showing you exactly how to use this technique. Some recommendation: use this technique when you are just starting out to save money and bootstrap. So if you are already at a level where you can afford to spend like $80 per month, okay, to use GoToMeeting or ClickWebinar or anything like that, any service like that, spend the money on that, okay, because it's more professional. You can make it look very professional, okay. You can use this method also to have a very professional presence, but probably in order to do that you will need some freelancers, some designers, okay, to create special pages for you to integrate Google Hangouts with different apps and other things like that that you don't know, okay, but a professional developer knows or a designer knows, and you will still need to spend money on that. So it's much easier for you to go to Click-to-Webinar or to go to GoToWebinar or Webinar Jam or other platforms if you have the money for that, okay. So obviously, even if you do it, okay, even if you make it look professional, you won't still have some of all the features that paid platform has, okay. Now, you can save up with this method. You can save up to over $1,000 per year if you make the calculations, okay. As you have seen from the prices comparison, I've shown you a comparison based on 100 attendees. Probably if you go from over 200 or 500, the prices will go up much more, and you will end up maybe paying even $2, $3, or even $4,000 per year. With this method, you actually end up paying nothing. Okay, you just take some of your time in the beginning to design everything, and then it works for itself. Okay, so these are my recommendations. Now guys, thank you very much for your attention, and in the next videos I will show you exactly how to set up this technique from the beginning to the end. Okay, thank you very much for your attention again. Bye bye for now. Sorin here. Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome back to our next lecture from this course. We have talked about before using webinars for our businesses. We have talked about the fact that there are two types of webinars that we can use. There are webinars that we can use to educate our market, our audience, to send them information, to offer them value. And also there are webinars that we can use to sell our product, business opportunity. For example, if it's a network marketing business opportunity, or an MLM opportunity, or a new service that we are offering as a company, or a different program, or a coaching program, or training, or anything like that. It doesn't matter. Whenever it's about selling something, there are a few steps and phases that a webinar should have. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this lecture, in this short video: how to use a webinar, how to structure a webinar in order to convert your audience, your viewers, into actual buyers, because that's what we actually want at the end of the webinar, right? So there are a few phases, and the first thing that you should do into your webinar when you create, for example, your PowerPoint presentation that you will expose into your webinar. First of all, you will talk about the main idea of the webinar, maybe the first or two slides, okay, main idea, the title, and something like that. And then you should introduce yourself, okay? Why should people know you? They need to relate to you better, right? So you should introduce yourself, okay? Talk a little bit about yourself, about your achievements and your results, and why should people listen to you. Be very careful at this. Why should people listen to you on the matter of this webinar, on the subject that you are discussing into your webinar? You need to show them results, you need to show them achievement, so that you can position yourself as an expert in front of them, and practically they will be able after that to trust you as an expert, as someone that knows what he's talking about into the matter and subject of the webinar, or what you are selling. After that, maybe for a couple of slides, you should talk about the principal subject of the webinar. Okay, why is this industry so good? For example, if you are talking about video marketing, right? Which are the benefits of video marketing? Which are the advantages? What is happening in the world with video marketing right now? What can you do with video marketing right now? That means, what can they do, your audience, with video marketing right now, right? And you should talk a little bit about that, right? A couple of slides, point out the benefits that they can get from using video marketing. After that, you will get to the point where you need to talk about the problem, right? The problem of something that you encountered in using, for example, video marketing in your business. And you should talk about maybe 2-3 problems, okay, or a main problem. And after that, you should talk about maybe you should talk about that a couple for 2 or 3 slides, and after that talk about the solution. Which is the solution that you find? What are the things that you need to do? Okay, which are the tips that you are personally offering to solve that problem? They will appreciate that, because you are offering value and you are teaching them how to properly use a tool, maybe video marketing in this example that we just used. Okay, how to use video marketing, a couple of tips, 3 tips, 5 tips to how to use it better, how to have maximum efficiency from it, right? And people will appreciate that, because you will practically educate them. After that, okay, you will also point out like a problem, okay, or a way that you have discovered to work even faster for the tips that you have offered. Okay, for example, I've personally held a webinar for a friend who was launching a video marketing software, and the structure of that's why I gave you this example, because it just came out of my head right now, because I did it, right? So after we have talked about the tips, we have pointed out a solution that we have found out to automate this whole process to save time and money, right? We have we gave the audience the tips what they can do to solve those problems, but we have found even a faster way that save us money and time to solve them, okay? The software that we were launching. So we have exposed them this solution that we have found, okay? And after that, we have did this in a couple of slides. We have pointed out the benefits, okay? You are saving time, you are saving money, the software does this, does that, okay? And it will solve you all these major problems of video marketing we have talked about. And at the end of these slides, okay, after exposing them the benefits, we have made them an offer, a special offer, okay? This is a sales technique that is very used, okay? You need to offer something to people that they cannot refuse, okay, to make them an offer. So we have made them an offer. It was the launching of the software, okay? It was launch period, and we have offered them a 50% discount, okay, if they bought the software in the webinar, okay? Directly from the webinar, we have offered them a 50% discount, right? Also, we had a different promotion for every sale that was made, okay? The price was increasing with $1 for every copy of the software that was made, right? So you can use that into your business, right? You need to create some scarcity at the end, okay? You were here, you listened to me, you paid attention, okay? I will give you a bonus for doing that, okay? You have a special offer from me because you are here and you took time from your personal time, okay, to listen to me, to see what I have to say, and for that you can have my special offer, okay? You deserve it because you have invested time in this, you have invested time and attention into this webinar, so you deserve this offer. After that, obviously, you need to close the offer. I've seen many people not applying this right, okay? They are not closing their offers, and their audience might get angry with that. From our experience with that webinar, from 70 people that were on the webinar, but be very careful because the webinar was promoted to a buyer's list, okay? People who already bought a product from this friend of mine. So from promoting this webinar, okay, and holding this webinar this way, we got like from 70 people that were on the webinar, 20 bought the product, okay? Also, some of them bought some upsells, some downsells, okay, in the sales funnels of the product, but 20, that's more than 40% conversion rate. 20 of them bought the product, which is actually a very good conversion rate. There are people that are even going up to 50% conversion rates into webinars, so they can be very, very effective. Now, it depends on the audience that you have, okay, that you are promoting to your webinar, and also the way it's structured. Another thing, at the end of the webinar, have 10 minutes, okay, not more, maximum 10 minutes, question and answer section for your audience, so that they can answer, so that they can tell you the questions that they have related to what you're selling, and you can answer to them. They will see that you are very transparent with them, okay, that you are there to help them, okay, to offer them the answers and the solutions that they will need. This will help you very much, okay, and for sure a couple of the people that have questions and that will get answers from you will also become your buyers. So this is a way to go with your webinars, okay? Maybe a little bit about your main idea in the beginning, then present yourself, then talk about the benefits of the industry, about problems that you have personally encountered, how you solve them, which is the best solution that you found that can help them even more, okay, than the tips that you gave. Present them the benefits of this solution, okay, make them an offer that is very, very good for them because they have been attentive to you and they have followed your webinar, and then have a question and answer section in which you clarify all the questions that they have. And that's it. That's how your webinar should end, and that is how you can sell a product, service, business opportunity, coaching program, training, or whatever through your webinar. So guys, I hope this was very helpful for you. As I've told you before, this worked for us very, very well, and I think it can work for you as well. Thank you for your attention. Sorin here, and I will see you in our next lectures. Bye bye for now. Sorin here again.